Hey, how's it going? Welcome to the Be Positive, Stay Positive podcast. My name is Nat, and I'm here for you. I am here for you to try to help you find those keys to the door that will unlock your happiness. And I want to give a shout out to everyone who's been listening to the show through all the craziness going on in the world, the pandemic, the political stuff, all this stuff. And this can be your escape from all of that, because I really don't talk about that stuff on this show. So I'm glad you're here. Hey, if you like the show, I'm glad you do. Let me know how you found it. Send me a text, 304-506-3332. Tell me how you found the show. Whether you're a new listener or you're a long-time listener, let me know how you found it. What else is going on? Oh, don't forget about my book, The Positive Perspective. It is available on Amazon, or a lot of people are choosing to skip big tech these days and go directly to my website, bepositivepodcast.com. A pop-up will come up. If you have the pop-ups blocked, look up in the menu. There'll be something up there that says book. You can order your copy directly from me. You'll probably get it faster. And right there, you can also get a personalized copy, which is kind of cool too, because if I ever become a famous writer, then it might be worth more than you paid for it. You never know. But you don't sell it. Just keep it. Just hang on to it. All right. Let's see. What am I going to talk about today? You know what? I want to talk about today? One word. Privilege. Privilege. You see it everywhere nowadays, of people feeling like they're privileged, like they deserve to get something, like somebody owes them something, the world owes them something. They need to get paid this much, or they should be treated this way because they're privileged and your thoughts don't matter. You need to address them and treat them the way they want to be treated, or call them what they want to be called, because they feel privileged. They feel that they're better than you. They feel like the rules don't apply to them. So many people nowadays, especially the younger people, have no clue what it means to actually work for something, or they don't really understand what the word respect means, unless it's going one way. You have to respect them, but they don't have to respect you. And it's getting very one-sided out there. And I want you to remember that none of us are privileged. None of us are entitled to anything. You have to earn everything in life. You earn your respect. You earn your position in life. And when you start to feel privileged, you start to take advantage of things. So when you think that, the world owes me this, and if I don't get this, then something's not right, because I, me. The narcissistic way to think is all about yourself. Now, I focus on loving yourself and caring for yourself and putting yourself first. That's different than feeling privileged. You must take care of yourself. You must have self-love in order to share love, because if you don't love yourself, you can't love anybody else, because you don't even like yourself, right? So once you get past that and understand that you are here for a certain reason, there's a purpose you're here, and whether you know it or not, you may not know it yet, you might have already found it. I'm finding mine every day. And I think it's an evolving process to understand why we are here on this planet, why we're created, and we're living in this meat suit, and our consciousness is going around this physical being, this physical world. We're starting to figure out what we're here for. But when you start doing that, you start realizing that things come to you and your life gets created in such a way that you can enjoy it, because you are manifesting it, because you are creating the positivity. You're not demanding it. You're not telling someone, you have to treat me this way. And if you don't, then you're wrong. And that's a big problem I see everywhere, is that people are so, I can't think of the word right now because it's early in the morning and I'm driving to work. But most people the younger people want you to treat them a certain way because of the things that they have been taught, the stuff that they have let into their mind. And if you're over 30, you were raised different. I think you were raised differently. And you realize that things are not handed to you. You don't just deserve to be rich. You don't just deserve to get a high-paying job. You can't just walk into a company and get a high-paying job because, hey, this is me. I deserve it. Well, do you have the experience? Do you have the knowledge? Well, no, but, I deserve it. I definitely deserve to make all this extra money. Well, no, you don't. I deserve to have you love me. Well, you don't love me. You deserve to be loved, but you also have to share the love. And if you're not sharing the love, you're not going to get it. So when you start feeling privileged and thinking like the world owes you, the narcissistic side of you starts coming out, and you are not letting yourself create your life. Because when you start feeling privileged, you actually put up a wall, you put up a barrier between the things that you can have and the things that you want. Because you're so focused on what you think you deserve that you stop creating the things that you want. Does that make any sense? I mean, if you're focusing on everybody, well, this sucks because I deserve this, and I'm not getting this because I deserve it, because that's just the way it is. I should get this for free because of who I am. Instead of saying, I'm going to create my life, I'm going to think positively, and the things are going to come to me as I manifest them because of my thoughts. Not because I just sit there and wait for someone to hand them to me. So basically what I'm saying is no one is privileged. Not any race, not any sex, not any religion. No one should feel privileged. No one should feel that they are better than anybody else, because we are all the same. And I always go back to that. We all come from the same consciousness. Whether you believe in religion or not, you must believe that we all come from one place. Our consciousness comes from one place. Our soul comes from one place. Our life, physical life, comes from one place. So no matter what you believe, we all come from one place, meaning we are all one. We are all family. So why should one person feel they're more privileged than the other person? And if you're feeling privileged, and if you're feeling like you're not getting what you deserve, instead of putting the blame on someone else, instead of pointing fingers outside of yourself saying so-and-so isn't treating me the way I want to be treated, I'm not getting paid what I deserve, I'm not with the person that I think I should be with, this person doesn't respect me, turn it inward and ask yourself, why am I not getting paid what I think I deserve? Why is this person not loving me? Why am I not where I think I should be at this point in my life? And if you're honest with yourself, you'll start to realize that the reason you are not getting the things that you want because you feel privileged is because you're not focusing on yourself. You're not admitting and facing up to the fact that the problem lies within. So when you start fixing the things inside of yourself, when you start respecting yourself and respecting other people, when you start loving yourself and loving other people unconditionally, when you start accepting yourself, good, bad, or anything, and start accepting other people for who they are and respecting their opinions and letting them be who they want to be, things will start to turn around. This is when you stop pointing fingers on the outside of yourself and stop blaming other people for your life. I think that's the whole key to this whole podcast, is that you have to stop blaming other people for your life. Because the key words here are your life. You've created your life. You've created where you are. And if you feel like you're being sold short, if you're not getting what you deserve, it's not because you're privileged. It's because you are not manifesting it. You're not creating it. You're not thinking in the correct way. You're blaming the outside world for what's going on in your life. And you're letting stuff happen. In other words, you're letting things happen to you instead of creating them and manifesting them and just being a positive person and motivating yourself to get to where you want to be in life. And accepting your failures. I mean, a lot of people don't accept their failures. They have a failure and they blame it on somebody else, some outside source. Oh, this didn't work because so-and-so did this. Or I'm living in a crappy house because my stupid boss won't pay me the money I deserve. Well, you chose it. You chose the job. You chose the lifestyle. You chose the position. You chose to drink too much. You chose to do drugs. You chose to overeat. Whatever it is that you're choosing, You can't blame McDonald's because you're fat if you go there every day for lunch, right? So start thinking about what you're creating in your own life and the things that you're telling yourself. Your self-talk. Your self-talk is so important to create your life. And if your self-talk is, oh, I should be making a lot of money because who I am, or I should have this person and have this lifestyle, and the world is screwed up because I feel privileged and I should have that. Well, you're not. You're not special. You're only special to yourself. So treat yourself like you're special. Take care of yourself. Be positive. Put some positive thoughts in that head and start manifesting the life that you want. All right? You can do that. We can all do it. If I can help you, I will. All right? If you like the show, let me know. Send me a text, 304-506-3332. Don't forget about the merchandise. A couple people picked up a few things this past week. I appreciate that so much. It really helps me keep this show going because it's not free. And don't forget about, if you want to start your own podcast, you can go to podomatic.com. They'll take care of you. You can start it for free right now. Just check it out, podomatic.com. My name is Nat. This has been the Be Positive, Stay Positive podcast. I think we can all do a little bit better. I'll talk to you later.